I get everyone's attention, please? Shall I start soon? As in now? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. First of all, thank you everyone for coming in to the London Eagles annual award ceremony for 2024 season. I'm going to introduce the guests, and I would request them to take their place at the front table, please. First of all, Ratan Bhai, CEO of Capital Kids. Thank you, please take a seat. Sajid Patel Bhai, co-founder of NCL. Please take a seat. And Amulok Junior Bhai. His new identity is he's the assistant coach for BPL Chattogram Kings. As well as our London Eagles coach, mentor and everything basically he's been helping us with. So please take a seat. I introduce Ayaz Karim Bhai, CEO, chairman and everything for Neo Cricket Club. Please join in. May I also request the club president, Jamil Chaudhry Bhai, to come and have a seat, please. Mr. Chairman, Salman Ahmed. Nazmul Bhai. He's our committee member, treasurer role. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We'll start, inshallah. Initially, it's been a great season. I'm not going to reveal what we did and how we performed. I think we're going to hear from the words of President and Chairman. They're going to update about our season and how we performed, inshallah. So starting with Jamil Chaudhry Bhai, President, just to have a few words about our season and the accomplishment of the teams have achieved this year. Okay,
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you everyone again. Sunday evening, afternoon, sorry, it's always difficult, but the likes of Sajid Bhai, Ratan Bhai, Anand Bhai, and Ayaz Bhai, you guys always support us, and every time we ask for your support and help, you always come back. Now today's arrangement, again, I think we're 2 years behind. I think last year we couldn't do it, and again this year, one round of applause for Zakir Bhai, please, is here, because look like even 2 years ago, it was Zakir Bhai who gave us his place. He gave the food. He goes, look, I'm arranging stuff for you guys. Just turn up, boys. And again, this year he said, look, you guys should do an award. As you know, clubs always, there are funding issues and all the other issues that comes with it. And especially if you're on ground, you have so much cost. So award is something mandatory. We should always do the achievement. But Zakir Bhai, he's done with his team at the back. He's always supporting us, the club. So thank you, everyone. I think in terms of achievement, we all know what we've done this year. I think London Eagles, we've been formed for the last 6-7 years, we changed from another club. And alhamdulillah, this is the first time we did so much well in so many different competitions. Saturdays, our first team, it's our second time in HEFL, the Hamdo Foundation League. And the fact that we are runner-up on the Prem team on Division 4 and going up now, that's the biggest achievement forever. In 2 years' time, to get to that level, we have, and always support of all the players. We have so many local players now coming up and helping us support us. Now, some of the players we played previously, but they joined us back and they boosted our team. Sunday, again, we've been playing NCO for so long now. Alhamdulillah, this year we've done so well. Alhamdulillah, we became the champions, of the NCO team. So, biggest achievement, and we're going up to Prem Division. Midweek League, again, we've been playing Weekly League for a long time. We are champion again this year, so that's a big achievement. And you need a lot of commitment from the players. Saturday and Sunday, easy to get players, but weekdays it's difficult. The fact that our players are always coming us and giving that support. And obviously our coach, without them, obviously the future isn't there. So for the bigger round of applause, please. You guys are the future. You will be here, sitting down here on the other tables and having bigger teams, because on Saturdays we have 2 teams now. Sunday we have 1. But in the future we want to grow, and you guys are the future, so we want more coaches to come and help us. And finally, I would like to thank our secretary and chairman. They're relentlessly working throughout. I'm just the president. I sit at the back. I don't do much work. To be honest, these guys are making the club work, along with all the captains and support staff for the players. If the players don't come, the club doesn't work. And finally, obviously, our sponsor at the back there, we have Eastern Cycles. Can we give a round of applause for our sponsors? Because, without the sponsor, any club struggles. Alhamdulillah, this year we had few sponsors coming this year. But we want more sponsors to come through as the club. Our costs are growing. The cost of living is everywhere. So we know the bills and everything going up. So if you know about any sponsors, that's one thing I only look after. I would like to be interested in knowing that person. So I'll just go back to Tawhid Bhai, and hopefully we'll have some nice meal later on today.
Thank you, Jamil Bhai. May I request someone, Bhai, just to add a few words?
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I think Jamil Bhai almost said everything. Okay, so I don't need to go. I'll say a special thanks to Sajid Bhai, Rotan Bhai, Anam Bhai, Ayaz Bhai for coming down early morning. I know Sunday everyone wants to sleep extra few hours. Okay, and especially all the sponsors. I think he's the first one that came as well, and especially my calls team. Thank you, everyone. The 2024 was really good, really good. Just a quick update for the calls team. This is the first year for this team, and they finish in the middle of the table, so which is really, really good. Thank you, guys. Well done to you guys. And a special thanks to my coaches, okay? So for me, the Mitu, Nambai, you guys did really, really hard work last 3-4 years, okay? Thank you to both of you, especially driving in the afternoon for an hour from Tower Hamlets to 7 Kings Park. Mitu, special thanks to you, brother. And guys, finally, last few words for all my captains. Everyone knows amateur cricket is the hardest cricket. I think international is next level, something else. But for the amateur cricket, captains, you're a cleaner, you're everything. Okay, so all the captains, Opuchanda, Mitu, Tawhid Bhai, especially on Sunday, and Saifur is not here, looking after the grounds and giving us special food on every day. So thank you all of you guys. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah. So we're going to start our award giving away from the sponsors, because the sponsors have been providing us the funds what we need to make our club better. And as you can see that this the fruits are visible now that we are moving forward, doing better on all sides of cricket, which is Saturday, Sunday, even midweek league as well. So thank you to our sponsors. So I'm going to ask Ayaz Bhai, because he's on the right, just to hand over Eastern Cycle, which one of our sponsor appreciation certificate, please, to hand over. Should be there. Bottom one. Yeah, this one. Look at the camera, look at the camera. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can take it, that's yours. Okay. The next one, Azbay, you may continue, please. Okay. So, if you can find, I think, wings. So, I think Jamil Bhai should think it. So, wings as well sponsored us this year. Thank you. Wings. Okay. The next appreciation for Empire Indian. I think Zach Bhai should. This one. Smart Move Education Group. They sponsor us as well. Misbah, Ali Misbah. I think they haven't. Hassan Bhai couldn't make it, so he's gonna receive on behalf of Smart Move. Okay. Okay, the next one is reactive contracts. So I would request Mitu, please receive it on behalf of them, and you can pass it on to them, please. The next one is Tiffin Bites Cafe. Saifur is not here. I think he was the front-end guy for us, and Mabs Bhai and Zach Bhai. Yep.
I'll receive that for Saifur actually.
Okay, Jamil Bhai, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Saifur.
And the last one, the guy is always runs late, which is Print in okay, Print in London. Rahikud Jaman, he's not here. I'd request, Mataharul Hassan. Please accept it on behalf. Last but not the least, Manha Telecoms. I think Jamil Bhai. Jamil Bhai, please. Thank you. Yeah. Guys, big round of applause for all the sponsors, please. Thank you. The next awards, it's going to be for our youth team. They are our future, and they actually came together this year, as Salman Bhai said. A couple of the boys played last year as well, but pretty much everybody is new member, but they did amazingly well. So we're going to hand over the members who is present here. Can I request Enamulak Junior Bhai, please? I will name the person who I can see, and if even I miss, you can think it. So, first, Ihsan Ali. Then Isa Ali. Adam Ali. Seems like all Ali brothers. Next one's Haris Ali. The next two is Iftikhar and Irfan, both are Jamil Ahmed Bhai's son and Salman Bhai's nephew. So Salman Bhai, can you please receive these two? Come on, just receive it, please. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I think Nasif, he hasn't come right, so I will request Ihsan to receive it on behalf of him, please. Ijaz. Special recognition for Izaz Ali, right? Izaz Ali, come receive it. He's a future. He hasn't joined yet, but in a couple of years' time, he will be joining, inshallah. Yassin, right? Yassinuddin. Ihsan, can you? Yassinuddin is here, sorry. Yassinuddin is here. I haven't missed anyone, right? The rest of them, I think we can, that would be Arhamuddin and Muhammad Alian. Those are the two ones missing. All right. Thank you, Anam Bhai. Next one. Right. Now, before we move into the next awards, let me ask our guests to say a few words. I'll ask Ratan Bhai to start with maybe. Please say a few words about us and what you've seen and how we growing. Any.
Stay here or?
You can say.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Again, thank you for inviting me. I've been coming to almost all of your programs and seeing you grow as a club, as a group, and you are getting stronger and stronger every year, I see. It's important that that you recognize the youngsters, which is very, very important for any club to grow. And you are doing the right thing. And again, thanks to the coaches, and it's a hard work. Training is easy part, but on the game day, it's really hard part. And I think as a club, I tell it to everywhere, we need to encourage parents to come and join the club and become a volunteer, take the roles to take them to the ground for the matches. So that is the important part where we are missing. If you can just encourage the parents, all right, to become the manager for whichever age group their son is playing, so he can be manager for that particular team, and then he progresses along with the son. This is how normally the traditional clubs run their coach team. This is not a culture in our community, Bangladeshi community in particular. Some of the Pakistani and Indian community are doing it well. So we are a growing cricket community, Bangladesh community, but our parents are still not coming forward. We can see a lot of our adults are playing cricket. The teams are growing. I wish I could see all the Bangladeshi good players. Some of them are sitting down here. I won't name them, but I wish I could see good players to come in one platform. Probably you play in different platform, in different clubs, in different time, but in a year, somehow, I think London Eagles and a few other clubs, including Tower Hamlets Cricket Club, should try and unite them in one platform to show and for our own benefit, that as a community we can see who were there last 10 years, 15 years, who are in our future in the pipeline, what as a community, as a group, as a leader of our cricketing community from Bangladesh background, what we need to do, what are the things that I can do, the small little things that can help different clubs, that can help understanding, the encouraging the parents that they can join. I think these are the small little things are missing. And if we can do that, I think the future is good. Ground is a challenge. Ground will be a challenge. What we have, I think it's great that, London Eagles have a ground. And this is why, that you can do calls, you can be successful in different leagues, and, that winning and become runner-up. It's not easy to maintain a ground, maintain a facility. As we know that local authorities are always troublemaker sometimes, that they will help you, but they will not help you. In a sense, a lot of things need to be done by, as you said, that captains on the day, all right. And this is how it is. The club is normally run by 1-2 people, though there are 10, 15 members. Unfortunately, there are 1-2 people who do everything. So again, as a cricket community, I think we need to be united. We need to understand. We need to keep support. We need to come a little bit out of our box and try and help each other. Not necessarily only your club. If you see somewhere you can give some support, you can give support. And again, congratulations for all the winners, and wish you all the very best in the coming season. And winter training will be very key. And again, facility is a issue. You don't get any facility for winter training. What we can do, so try and accommodate others. If you have facilities somewhere, give them information. All right, there is a Pitame, there are one net is available. There is Leighton, there is one net is available. How we can support each other for winter training, because unless you do winter training, then it's it's difficult for a team. And also, one of the key thing for our Asian, I should say, not Bangladeshi communities, we don't do fielding practice. That's so key. We don't do Philippines. This is the simple thing you can do. This is the simple place where you can improve. You don't need cricket net. You don't need a specialized coach. If you have 2, 3 partners, you can go anywhere and you can improve your fielding. So I think if you can show this to youngsters, how they can do that, I think this is one of the things that you can do. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ratan Bhai. May I request Sajid Patel Bhai, co-founder of NCL, to have a few words, please.
Right, good afternoon, assalamu alaikum. Obviously, I want to take something of what Ratan Bhai highlighted, and I think it's really important on running the club. But before I go there, I think 2019, you started this journey to where you are today. I think that's a big, big hats off to you guys. I think a round of applause goes out to every one of you. To have, within 5 years, to have an ECB Club Mark certified cricket club, to have a ground, to have, many 11s on Saturdays, Sundays, midweek, to have the future. That's these things don't happen overnight, and these things don't happen as quickly. So, on that front, I think you all deserve a round of applause where London Eagles are. Honestly, brilliant work. As Ratan Bhai said about parents to come on board with the clubs, I've seen the journeys. 26 years I've been doing this for voluntary work in cricket. Before the NCL, I was trying to get young people, mentoring, coaching, everything else that what I could do. Because believe it or not, when I started in 1998, I was the very few who looked like you. And I had the similar challenges, as Ratan Bhai highlighted. I used to go to kids, players, young players, to come and play cricket with us. When I go to their parents, I'll just go and take him or take her, however it was. It was, and this is not just, this is obviously a South Asian problem it was, because our South Asian communities are busy, they have to work hard, don't get me wrong, but they had to make time for their children, which they weren't doing. Yes, there has been progress from other South Asian communities, and I hope to see that in the Bangladeshi community as well, inshallah. More parents to take a key role on investing their time and effort, not only for the club, but for their own child or children who are part of the club. And I think it's really important for them to do that. So, we hope that continues, and hopefully, one thing is, you've got people like us here. When I started, there was only me, I could say, who I knew. But we've got a good network now. I've got some real incredible people, even just sitting here, and some real incredible people here as well. And that's the legacy that we wanted to set. It's all about timing. What I mean by timing, and I'll come into the share on National Cricket League. We started in 2012. It was all about timing, because there was no league out there who was providing to take Sunday cricket to the next level. Sunday cricket before was labelled as a social friendly league or friendly cricket. We wanted to change that. Myself, Nahid Bhai, when we sat down, and he's not obviously here today, but when we sat down and spoke on what our vision was, we started with 14 teams. Now, alhamdulillah, we were the very first to change the dynamics and the landscape of not only Sunday cricket, but cricket in general. Because we wanted to bring what we used to see on TV. We're thinking ourselves, we're not going to get to that level. When are we going to play white ball cricket, colour clothing cricket? We're all used to that red ball, white kit, traditional style of cricket. So we started the league with white ball cricket, colour clothing. 2012, it was all about timing, as I said. And I'll come to why I'm sharing this with you guys. Today, last season, we had our busiest season. We had 88 teams competing in 11 divisions. That we're the biggest, thank you. We're one of the biggest Sunday cricket leagues in the UK. So we've outside Sunday, we've timelessly worked hard to build a pathway of what you guys have called from the main ECB county level, your class as emerging cricket clubs. That was one of our visions, to see emerging cricket clubs. From our league was to start with a group of friends, teams starting off with a group of friends and then growing the aspirations. We obviously have, you guys are one of those pioneers. You guys are one of those pioneers that we can work with. We can sort of utilize, and you being an ambassador. We've got the likes of Neos and Redbridge and others. But, you know, yourselves, with the journey you had, it's all about timing. Your timing started in 2019. There was a need in the Seven Kings area. Seven Kings Park needed a cricket club where the community was very diverse, very much an interest of cricket. And I do believe that this club can go from strength to strength. It's done it in such a short spell of time, but it's all because of the hard work from every one of you. And I wish you all very well, inshallah, that this club continues to grow, continues to going to strength, having to have the infrastructure strengthened on the foundation. Yes, I've come across, and I've been part of that, running a club with one or two people. It does need more than one or two people, especially with the vision that you guys have. The vision you guys have is having the future of this club. These futures, some of these older boys, as I said, will hopefully become the chairs and the presidents of this club, inshallah. And that's the aspiration of building that longevity and the legacy for this cricket club. I don't want to go too long, because I'm sure there's others who's got to say a few words, but I just want to say congratulations, obviously from Hamro Foundation, you finished runners-up. Now, seeing your club playing in Hamro Foundation itself, just is a testament of the hard work people like myself, Ratan Bhai, and others who have gone behind the scenes, attending forums, speaking up, to have you guys and others like Neo and others playing in those leagues. That was never existence when I used to run. So I think this just shows that we are here to change the landscape of cricket. So I think a big round of applause for congratulations on the Hamro Foundation finishing runners-up Division 4 is in order. At the same time, in the NCO, National Cricket League, our championship division, when it was what it was and what it is now, is two different things. The standards have grown in the championship division. It's not an easy division to finish top two, right? There are teams and clubs in there who could have finished above you guys, but you guys, against all odds, and this is what your journey is all about. It's against all odds that you guys finished in the top two in the Premier Division. I think a big congratulations there as well. And my wishes, best wishes for your next season and the 5 years hopefully going forward. We hope that Seven Kings Park can become a facility where there's free pitches being played, where you have, hopefully, inshallah, 5, 6, 11s playing cricket on a Saturday and Sundays as well, and having more juniors teams from the under 9s, under 11s, under 13s, under 15s. Inshallah, I want to see this. And I know that with the speed that you guys are working hard, I can say that it's going to happen, inshallah. So I wish you guys, and we wish you guys all the very best. Keep being the pioneers of all the teams in East London. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Let's support each other. Let's keep going. From our side, whatever support we can give you, we will try. And we will continue to open doors, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sajid Bhai, for the kind words. May I now request Inamullah Junior Bhai just to say a few words, please.
Assalamu alaikum. First of all, congratulations, London Eagles. And it's not an easy journey, because I spoke to Salman by middle of the season. He said we might have a chance or not, but they picked up really well last 5 games. Well done, the London Eagles, and lovely to see my Colts team here. And I wish all the very best for the deep three. Because it's not easy, and I hope all the players will united again, because especially players like him, it's not easy to maintain. Hopefully all the players will stay together, and we'll have a great season again like this year. And I wish all the very best for our Colts as well, because we had a really good season as well. We finished middle. And finally, all the sponsors. It's not easy to run the club, but all the sponsors, thank you very much. Hopefully, we'll get more sponsors in the near future. And thank you, Salman Bhai, Tauhid Bhai, Jamil Bhai, Jack Bhai, because it's not easy, because I'm in the group as well, and I saw the Texas. It's not easy to run a club. Every Saturday, Sunday, go, rule, then maintain that side screen and everything. It's not easy. Hopefully, we'll have a great season in 2025 as well. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Anand Bhai. May I request Ayaz Karim Bhai, CEO of Neo Cricket Club, just to have a few words, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, Tauhid Bhai. Tauhid Bhai is doing a brilliant job doing this hosting of this event. Can we have a big round of applause for him, please? This event itself is an event for the players, the achievers, the wonderful performers, the people, those who stick together. So the people, those who really worked hard. If I mention few names, I think that would be better, because I've seen this wonderful bunch of friends, people playing amazingly to take this club forward to the next level. So one of the senior member, of course, Mehdi, he is here with us. The way he played last few years for the club, performance-wise, amazing. I'm talking from Neo's point of view. We have seen him how much he works hard during the game with planning, with his skills and everything. This is amazing. And we also have Mitu here, such a wonderful cricketer, wonderful batter, always take charge during the season or before the season. One is Anamul Shaun and Shiplu Rahman. These are two players, those who are backbone of the club. So they were unwell. Anamul Shaun came back strongly after his knee injury, and with all of our blessings and duas, alhamdulillah, Shiplu has come back on his feet. When I went to play cricket in Seven Kings Park, I've seen Shiplu coming back to the ground when he was kind of recovering from his illness. Alhamdulillah, we are very much glad that they are both here today. Alhamdulillah, Allah has recovered them. So we wish them good health for many more years to come, inshallah. And special thanks to the organizers, those who managed to gather such a wonderful event here. And thank you very much for all of the things, good stuffs you are doing.
Thank you, Ayaz Bhai, for your kind words. This is the first time I'm hosting, so just forgive me if I make any blunders or anything like that. Yeah. Now coming to the awards for the adults team, we'll start with the betting awards. So as you've heard from all the guests and president and chairman, our players did amazingly well. There's a couple of people who has been very phenomenal. So we're gonna provide awards for the people who's scored centuries during the season. And there is only two names. One person has scored 2 centuries, and that's both in Hamro Saturday League. The highest score being 157, and another one, the last game of the season, which was very important for us, he scored 111 runs as well. So to provide these awards, may I request Sajid Patel, Bhai, please, just to... Thank you. So the person who I was talking about, as Ayaz Bhai already mentioned him, Tanbir Ahmed, who had a phenomenal season. He scored 157 against Walthamstow on 1st of June and 111 against Roding Valley on 7th of September. Well done, Tanvir. The other person who's not here present at the moment, but I've seen him, his batting skills, mashallah. He's a very, I should say, the backbone of the batting order in the middle. Mr. Dependable, yes. He scored brilliant 103 against Redbridge CC on 3rd of August. None other than Shakil Ahmed. May I request Mehdi Abbas, please receive it on behalf of him. Inshallah, next year. Okay. The next name on the list, he's been with us and he's been doing the hard work for a long time. Salman Bhai and him both started the club, and they've been with us. He's not only just an organizer, he's been performing as well. So none other than Jamil Chaudhry Bhai for his 5 for 30 against our Hamlets. There's two other names. The next one, he's been everything this season basically. As Salman Bhai earlier said, he's been the cleaner, he's been the groundsman, he's been the captain, the driver, the lunch provider, everything for the team basically. So he's taken 8 wickets for 90 runs against Roding Valley's second 11, which is none other than Mr. Captain Apuchanda. The next name on the list, I shouldn't say his name. He doesn't work hard. No, I'm joking. He's been in every teams. He's one of our young brothers, improving day by day, as I mentioned earlier. He was refusing to bowl. I don't know why. He wanted to bat for the whole season. So he's been requesting all the captains to give him chance on batting while he's conceding his bowling. But alhamdulillah, I think it was the last match on the Sunday League. And we provided him the bowling, and he came up with the result, 5 for 33 runs against Porter Street. It's none other than now it's the time for the bowlers. May I request Anamulak Junior Bhai, please hand over this. Okay. Rambi Bhai, can you hand over the camera duty to someone else for a bit? You can show him around. So I'll start from the NCL team, best bowler or top wicket taker as well, I would say. He has had the best season so far after his comeback from cricket, 17 years, if I remember it correctly. Alhamdulillah, he's been working so hard, practicing. I think the regular person basically who's been practicing, and that came to fruitful for this season basically. It's none other than Alamgir Ali Bhai. He's taken 20 wickets, best of 4 for 22. One of his best spells was against Pavilion and MSCC, where he took 4 wickets. Wow, it was wonderful to see. Next set of awards for Saturday's second 11. I just need to mention here for midweek league, I couldn't get the bowling card because we normally do our batting card and opposition does the bowling card. But they submit, but they didn't submit very well, and Cricket HQ is down, so I couldn't get the stats. I'm sure there is few bowlers, including Salman Bhai, Shakil. They were very good, but unfortunately because of the data issue, I can't do that. But for second 11 Saturday, the king of Seven Kings Park, he's again here. Ali Misbah has taken 39 wickets, the best of 5 of 5. Economy 4.3 and an average of 10.82. Is okay. Saturday first 11. As you know, the team did very well, and these bowlers were phenomenal. I've seen from the sides as a fielder as well. I've seen what the opposition batsmen went through from their spells. Few spells were wonderful. Like I have to mention here Salman Bhai, who did very well, but came short against this individual basically. So he has taken 23 wickets, only played a handful of number of games. Hopefully he plays the full season in Mumbai, inshallah. He took best performance was 4 for 24. Economy for the season was 3.4, average 17. None other than Mehdi Abbas. Inshallah, full season next year, yeah? Thank you, Anambai. That's all for the bowlers. There's one special category, and I would like to request Najmul Bhai, please come and hand over this award. As Sajid Bhai and Ratan Bhai, I think, mentioned, the one thing we are lacking in our Asian community, where we are very lazy, practicing fielding. If you ask people to come 15 minutes early on match day to do some fielding practice, nobody turns up. But this individual, he's been wonderful. He's been playing for Saturday first 11, second 11, Sunday NCL team, as well as midweek league. So the only stats I have here is from play cricket, which is Saturday and Sunday. So he has done 22 dismissals, which is 23 catches and 1 run out, which I think for one season is wonderful in our setup. The one and only, the youngster, Mr. Hussain Mahmood. Thank you, Najmul Bhai. May I request Mr. Habib Shiplu to come forward, please, to hand over the next set of awards. Unfortunately, we missed him dearly this year. But as Ayaz Bhai mentioned, alhamdulillah, he's back on his feet and he's getting fitter. Inshallah, we'll get him performing with us on the field as well for all our 11s, inshallah. So the next set of awards is a special category, Impact Players of the Season. So no particular category, requirements here, but there is special mention for 2 of the upcoming rising stars. We would like to recognize those 2 who worked hard for the team, or our under 15 team this year, led the team. They were in the practice with adults as well, so they did very well. So may I request Shiplu to hand over the first award to Adam Ali. He's been very good. He's a rising star. He did very well. His performance was phenomenal for the team to finish in the mid-table. The next one, I can see the person who's provided us the lovely lunches and looked after us throughout the season, looked after the ground as well. And he was pivotal for all the services with the, even the visiting teams as well always gave high feedback on all the food provided in there. So for Tiffin Bites Cafe, may I request Saifur Rahman to come and receive the award from Jamil Bhai. Saifur, come and receive the certificate, please. Thank you, Saifur, for looking after us throughout the season. Thank you, Saifur. Okay. The next, the final awards, basically. May I request the number as well? Yeah, please present this one. So this individual, I think Ayazbhai already covered this. This was my point. He has scored 598 runs for Saturday and Sunday team, 302 runs in midweek league, so total about 900 plus runs. Averaged 40, strike rate, this was the amazing bit, I've seen it, 125 throughout the season, all around. He's also took the ball, took 3 wickets, done 15 dismissals, including 5 catches as a wicketkeeper batsman one day on the midweek league. So this individual, no joke, he's been injured for I think most part of the last season, but he came back and showed us what you can do if you have the willpower. Even though he's not fully recovered, but he's scored these amazing runs and helped the team on all round. So the performer of the season 2024 for London Eagles, none other than Mr. Shawan Chowdhury. Well done, all performers. That's all the presentation done. But for the final words, may I please request Zakbai, please come and say a few words and close the ceremony as well, inshallah. And we'll have the foods afterwards.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Thank you guys for coming today. And the main reason why we've done this is to celebrate your guys' achievement as a club, as a team. Everything you guys done over the seasons. Like Shazid Bhai was saying, from 2019 to now, in 5 years to achieve what you guys have done, playing in leagues with teams that have been around for over 100 years, is a massive, massive accomplishment. And it should never be underplayed. So this is a little way of the committee, of the team, the people behind the scenes to thank you guys for everything that you guys do. There's nothing else here for me to add really at the moment. Everyone said everything else. So once again, congratulations guys, and enjoy the food and the rest of the day, and look forward to seeing you guys again next season, inshallah. Thank you.
Thank you, Zakbai. So the final set of words will come from First 11 captain, Mr. Mitu Ahmed. Please, have your words.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Firstly, I'd like to say, obviously, well done to the first team for winning the, coming runner-up in the league. But in the background, I think Toyba did most of the work. I was missing for about 6 games. He took over, and before that as well. Not even. Well done, Toyba. And I think no one knows that what you do behind the scene, but I think everyone should know. The other thing is, when we started the season, everyone came together, but I think in the middle, like someone said, we wasn't sure if we were going to go up or not, or if we were going to be finishing in the top. I think at one point we thought, if we settle for top half of the table, we'll be okay. But I went Bangladesh and everything changed. When I came back, everyone's in fire, and after the last 5 games, we did a great job. We turned it around, and I don't think any other clubs thought that we'll be doing that well and actually finishing second. But I'd like to say special thanks to Mehdi, Shahan Bhai, Tanvir, and a few other guys. Muti came towards the end, and Shakil, Shahan Bhai, and Toyba as well. I'd like to mention Mehdi's bowling. Every time we played, I think we had a few issues with Mehdi that my plan was to because he's one of our best performers when it comes to the bowling. And I said, Mehdi, let's do 6-7 overs. We'll hold you back, and then we'll bring you back again. But no, Mehdi doesn't want to do that. He wants to finish. When he's doing well, he wants to finish off. Sometimes we had issues, reading the game plan and all that stuff. But I think from next year, I'll just make it clear that 5 overs fell. And
time game 16 overs on the tour.
Okay, time game 16 overs, yeah, and others 5-6 overs. And okay, but yeah, with Mehdi, every time when he comes to ball, the opposition knows him, and every time he's coming back, they'll be like, oh, he's coming back. And if we're losing the game, when he comes back, everything changes. I'm sure you experienced a few games like this as well. And Sean Bai, all done with the batting. Obviously, you were injured when he came back. I usually open the batting with him, and I'm quite slow. I go slow, and when he comes in, he just from the first ball, 6-4 and all that stuff. And it doesn't matter how best the other team's bowling attack is. When they come to bowl at him, that's it. All falls apart, and it makes everyone's life so much easier. We hang around for say 15 overs, 20 overs, and then the bowling, the opposite, it's their heads down. So everyone who comes into bat later on, it's a lot easier for them. Tanvir, all done. Obviously, you're again when you comes in. I was playing with you at one game. We're going quite slowly, and we lost early wicket, and obviously, they were very confident that that's it. They got
best partnership, 202 runs.
Yeah, that's one other game where it was a 202
runs.
2 runs as highest, and I think I challenged everyone to come and beat that one. Yeah, and but again, Roding Valley, when we went to play, just hearing before the game, they were very confident that they won the game and they were going up. But obviously, and I think for the first few overs, when you lost 2 quick wickets, they're fully confident, 100% they're going to go up. But Tanvir came in, and he was building partnership with everyone else and scored that billion 100 and got us to about 200 plus, and which and then won us the game. And I was hoping to bowl, but our fast bowlers, we only needed 3 bowlers to finish the game, which was which was very good. And Shakil, he's not here, but again with his bowling, with his batting, and this is Sambai with your bowling. I mean, sometimes when he comes to bowl, it's like he's not there, but when he's actually bowling properly, he's bowling, I'll say about 70 miles per hour, if not more. And sometimes the bowlers in the other opposition team batsmen, they've got no clue. Along you by came and played with us a few games and before you went off. But when you're within your rhythm and when you're it's just unplayable. So yeah, I'd like to say thank you to each and every person that played for the first team, and I'm hoping that there will be more players from the second team and youngsters pushing through to play this year. So the goal is, when whoever's performing, if you're in the second team, if you're youngsters, if you're performing, you get a go at the first team. And that's how we're going to build the team. And going forward, I expect everyone to give their 100% in the training, winter training. When you're doing outdoor training, make sure you all come in every week. And because playing Div 3 is not going to be easy if we don't put our 110% in. Okay, so everyone, give your 100%, and well done. Thank you very much. And Med is bowling. Every time we played, I think we had a few issues with Mehdi that my plan was to because he's one of our best performers when it comes to bowling, and I said, Mehdi, let's do 6-7 overs, we'll hold you back and we'll bring you back again. But no, Mehdi doesn't want to do that. He wants to finish when he's doing well, he wants to finish off. So sometimes we had issues reading the game plan and all that stuff. But I think from next year I'll just make it clear that we'll 5 over spell. And
time game 16 overs on the two.
Okay, time game 16 overs, yeah, and others 5-6 overs, and okay, but yeah, with Mehdi, every time when he comes to bowl, the opposition knows him, and every time he's coming back, they'll be like, oh, he's coming back. And if we're losing the game, when he comes back, everything changes. I'm sure you experienced a few games like this as well. And Sean Bai, well done with the batting. Obviously, you were injured when you came back. I usually open the batting with him, and I'm quite slow, and I go slow. And when he comes in, it's just from the first ball, 6-4 and all that stuff. And it doesn't matter how best the other team's bowling attack is. When they come to bowl at him, that's it. All falls apart, and it makes everyone's life so much easier. We hang around for say 15 overs, 20 overs, and then the bowling, the opposite, it's their heads down. So everyone who comes into bat later on, it's a lot easier for them. Tanvir, well done. Obviously, you're again when you comes in. I was playing with you at one game. We're going quite slowly, and we lost early wicket, and the opposition, they were very confident that that's it. They got
Best partnership, 202 runs.
yeah, that's one other game where it was a 202 runs as highest, and I think I challenged everyone to come and beat that one. Yeah, and but again, Roding Valley, when we went to play, just hearing before the game, they were very confident that they won the game and they were going up. But obviously, and I think for the first few overs, when we lost 2 quick wickets, they were fully confident, 100% they're going to go up. But Tanvir came in, and he was building partnership with everyone else and scored that billion 100 and got us to about 200 plus, and which in the end won us the game. And I was hoping to bowl, but our fast bowlers, we only needed 3 bowlers to finish the game, which was which was very good. And Shakil, he's not here, but again with his bowling, with his batting, and Sambai with your bowling. I mean, sometimes when he comes to bowl, it's like he's not there, but when he's actually bowling properly, he's bowling, I'll say about 70 miles per hour, if not more. And sometimes the bowlers in the other opposition team batsmen, they have got no clue. Along Yubai came and played with us a few games and before you went off. But when you're within your rhythm and when you're it's just unplayable. So yeah, I'd like to say thank you to each and every person that played for the first team, and I'm hoping that there will be more players from the second team and youngsters pushing through to play this year. So the goal is, when whoever's performing, if you're in the second team, if you're youngsters, if you're performing, you get a go at the first team. And that's how we're going to build the team. And we're going forward, I expect everyone to give their 100% in the training, winter training. When you're doing outdoor training, make sure you all come in every week. And, because playing Div 3 is not going to be easy if we don't put our 110% in. Okay, so everyone, give your 100%, and well done. Thank you very much. There you go.
I think, yeah, this is it from the presentation. But guys, your names wasn't being mentioned. Like Rajid, I can see Masoom. Everybody's performance was phenomenal, basically, and each and everybody's contribution was the main backbone for our success. Kamran was really good on Sunday, bowling his I think just around 70 miles as well. So thank you everyone for the lovely 2024 season. Shall I just finish off, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I will ask Javil Bhai to just conclude the event. Thank you everyone for coming, and enjoy the food from my side. That's it.
Thank you, David. Wonderful presentation of this afternoon. Just as a last point I want to make is, I think, club-wise, to grow a club, we need the committed people and the passionate people who are there. And the committee members generally who are there, 7 to 8 players, who continuously worked hard. Special mention to Shipley, who was ill this season. Despite that, I've seen a number of games he turned up. And that is the love for the club. Without the love for the club's not going to go anywhere. So these I've seen so few individuals hold that love. So we just want more people to love the club, give that time, and inshallah we'll progress more. Enjoy the food, everyone, and inshallah see you soon.